There's people that's going to be accusing you of doing so many different things because they're not going to believe that this just happened, that this is just in the cards for you, that you've actually made it to the part of your life where it gets really freaking big, like really, really big, really expansive, very expensive. It's just a rise of wealth, like real wealth coming in, and people are just not going to believe it. Like they're going to be like, let me know what you really did. And it's like nothing. You're going to be like, I posted the content. Or you're going to be like, I just stayed down with my business. I kept going. I didn't quit. It's like, yeah, but what actually happened? Like someone's not going to believe the dramatic increase in wealth. They're going to want you to say, I did this potion. I got this bead. I got this bracelet. I know. But really, all you did was stayed in alignment, and you stayed in alignment with your dreams, with the version of you who already has it. For some of you guys, that's just not going to be good enough for people. Like, they're going to want to hear the recipe. Like, I drink this every day. Like, not the cliche, I didn't give up, or I just kept posting the content, or I just, kept believing in myself. I started aligning to the version that I wanted to be. Like, it's just this energy of a person is going to start accusing you of some type of magic. For some of you guys, they may even start accusing you of being in the Illuminati or something like that. It's just like there's a dramatic rise in wealth, and nobody's going to believe how you actually got there. Isn't that crazy? After all this work, like after all your work, after all your hard work, nobody even wants to hear how you worked. They're like, no, this is too big. This is too big of a deal. Like, you're too famous, or this is too viral. Like, this is too successful for it to be, I just didn't give up and I kept working hard. It's like, what? Like, that's just not going to sound right to people. It's just not going to be right to people. They're going to want to think that you did something else, not just aligned to the version that already had it. Not just waking up every day acting like you already had it, and finally the universe met you. Finally, your exterior turned into the way your inner being was. They're gonna be like, huh? Tell me the truth. Some of you guys may even lose some friends because they may feel like that you're not telling them the truth about how your wealth was able to dramatically rise like that. Like, I'm just getting so many downloads about people just not believing what it is. So many rolled eyes that's coming through. You see how this person's eyes are rolled? This is what I'm getting. Like, somebody is over you and your stories over you and you saying that you just worked hard. For some of you guys, you may even be laughing. You know exactly who these people are. They're so over you and just telling these stories of law of attraction, or just work hard, or I just posted the content. You did something. You paid somebody. You went to some type of witch doctor or something like that. You had to do something that made this wealth dramatically increase like that. Like, you've been doing something for years and then all of a sudden it just increased. All of a sudden you just increase. No, there's something else that you're doing. Somebody just doesn't believe in your hard work. And you're trying to give them this. And what you're giving them is actually the recipe. Little do they know that what you're actually going to be giving them to what you did is actually truly what you did. You are not gatekeeping. Somebody thinks that you're gatekeeping on a potion, a secret potion, a money bracelet, something. They feel like that you're gatekeeping. A prayer. It's like, no, I just aligned. That's how we get what we want. We aligned. We already have everything that we want. We just got to align. They're like, yeah, I'm over it. I'm over this aligning stuff. But little do they know that actually this person could have actually prayed to be out of their situation, to actually have the same type of wealth or dramatic increase in their wealth. And their prayer was answered by you coming to them and giving them the exact recipe on how you did something. For some of you guys, it may even be different. It may be like, oh, I watched this finance video and I just literally applied it. Or I read this book and my life changed. You give them the book. You give them the video. You give them the person. You give them the whatever. And they just feel like it's something else. Their smallness blocks them from a prayer that's being answered, because this is literally the Four of Cups, a prayer being answered. All right. Literally, with they ask for generational wealth. For some of you guys, this is the wealth increase. You have this wealth increase. And there's another person that you're trying to give this to, or someone's asking you about it, and they just do not believe that you have this increase. So they're not listening to you. They even refuse to even go over there and talk to you, like really open up and have a conversation, because they think you're gatekeeping, but actually you're giving them the recipe. And their own stubbornness is going to keep them out of generational wealth. Like I said, some of you guys may stop talking to a person because this person really, really is completely over it. They're over being lied to. They feel like they're being lied to. They don't understand that they just have to align. They don't understand that they just have to kind of put one foot in front of the other. They don't understand that they have to continue to be consistent. They don't understand that energy. They want something else. They feel like you got it the easy way. Even though they've seen you working, they've seen you doing something, they feel like that you got it the easy way. And they don't want to hear the truth. But this is a prayer being answered. So you did your duty. You did what you were supposed to come and do. You tell a person, they're not going to believe you. People are going to ask you how. This wealth increase is so dramatic that people are going to be asking you, how in the hell? Like, I'm getting like somebody who at first they didn't have any cars. Now you got like 10. At first you could have been sleeping on somebody's couch. Now you got your own homes, vacation homes. Just this wealth increase is so dramatic that like so many people are going to be asking how. Like, how did you do it? And so many people are going to be believing like they must have did something faulty. Like, you know, that level of wealth that have people like turning their nose up like, nah, they must have did something crazy. Or they must be, you know, dealing with something. They must got into, that's how people are going to start looking at you. Thank you for the love, for the blessings, for the wealth, for the lights, for the health. All of that energy. Look at the Ace of Swords coming through so strong. Coming through so strong. Coming through so powerful. Discernment, wisdom coming through. Expansion. Finally, some ships coming in. Your ships have coming in. This has been a long road for you. It's like you have found out the secret, or with the Ace of Pentacles, you have cracked the code, literally cracked the code on how to make your ships come in faster, how to speed something up for you, how to bring something to you now, how to bring something into fruition. The Ace of Swords is literally you cracking the code on the Three of Wands, on this expansion. And then we do have the energy of the Ace of Pentacles, and this is financial abundance. This is that wealth that comes in. This is that dramatic increase. And it comes through with this energy of the Ace of Swords. This is this energy of an idea or something that you get where you're like, okay, this is how I'm going to bring this in faster. This is how I'm going to be able to expand, level up, get to the next level. And you've cracked that code. This is just a code being cracked right on open. And this code brings you lots of wisdom. This code brings you a lot of financial abundance, all of that energy. It's going to be very, very important for you to protect your energy, for you to protect yourself. Okay. Also, there's this energy in you not listening to opposing parties. There's going to be a lot of opposing parties who are going to try to tell you that the way that you cracked some type of code, or the way that you were able to expand so fast and dramatically at that, is that you did something that was bad, or you did some type of magic or something like that. And something is magical, but it's not what a person is thinking. We all have the ability to create our own magical moments, our own miracles, things like that. Something is miraculous and magical, but there's this energy of you just actually aligning. It's like it's not rocket science. Everybody can do it. It's just finally understanding the works of the universe. And it's going to be very, very important for you to protect your own energy and protect yourself, because there's a lot of opposing parties that can possibly be coming up against you, feeling like you're gatekeeping. You're not telling them what it is. You just want to be the only one, when you're like, I'm actually telling you what it is. You just don't want it to be what it was for me. And if you want to get it another way, fine, but I can't tell you how to do that. I won't be able to give you any guidance on how to do it another way. I can only give you guidance on how I did it, on the discernment that I got, on the wisdom. And it's look, you got a lot of wisdom. The Ace of Swords. This is the Akashic Records. This is the discernment. It's just some people don't want to listen to that energy. They don't want to listen to it. But we still have this energy of you celebrating something. There's a huge celebration, this could also be a huge announcement that's coming in, a huge party. You could be throwing a huge party. I'm also getting like, if there's a huge party, you might want to have a guest list or something about a guest list. But we do have this energy of a lot of people celebrating you. A lot of people celebrating this wealth. This could be also you just celebrating wealth. For some of you guys, you may celebrate this wealth by buying a new house. I do see a brand new house. There's this energy of something. This is going to be celebrated, and this is going to be celebrated big, like huge. And maybe that's why it's so dramatic, just because of the party that you're about to throw. Like something is a huge party where they're going to be like, who threw this party? Whose party is this? And it's your party. And it's like, dang. They got to be sitting on something for them to have a party this good. And it's like there is some type of dramatic celebration that goes with this, because that's what the Queen of Wands is going to do. It's going to celebrate. Somebody could also be telling you not to celebrate so big, but you're going to celebrate big. Whether it's just you could be celebrating by getting yourself, I just heard a jet. Somebody could be getting themselves a jet. I don't know who somebody is getting themselves a jet. But I was about to say getting yourself a new home, new cars, but it said a jet. Like somebody is getting a jet, and that's just like, you can have how many cars, but you got your own personal jet. Yeah, you got some type of wealth, some type of money that you're sitting on. It's just something that you're doing where a person is realizing, oh, they have that. Oh yeah, they have a lot of money. It's something, this person has a lot of money. There's something where you can't fake the wealth that it is that you have. Where if you have it, everybody knows that you have wealth. I'm also getting like there could be something limited. There could be a card or something where you have to have a significant amount of money to get that card. It could also be a car, something exclusive, a bag. It's something that's very, very exclusive that you have. That's going to represent some type of material abundance. What else is coming out? Got the Three of Swords. Oh, yeah. Three of Swords energy with the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Wands. This is the tables turning. There's a person who used to hear a bunch of bad news or things just not going their way. Now things are about to start going your way. It's like a change in time. This is going to change into a bunch of healing. It's like something is going to sound like music to your ears. And there's also some type of unexpected good fortune that comes to you. It's some unexpected good news. For some of you guys, you could not like surprises because you've always got surprise bad news. So you could be like, oh, I hate surprises. Because people who get surprised and it's good news, they love surprises. But people who get surprises and it'd be like bad news, you don't like surprises. So there's something that's coming in that is like there are surprises that's coming, but this is really, really good news. There's also phone calls that change your life. I'm also getting like there's also deals that's going to change your life. For some of you guys, you may also be traveling when it comes to work, seeing the world. Maybe your profession changes and you are being paid to see the world or to go around the world or do something, and it's just a really, really big change. I'm also getting like with this energy of you going around the world. Yeah, somebody is going to be going around the world, like literally going to different states, different countries to do something. You also may live in a different state. You also may be traveling a lot, always on travel, always on vacation. Where somebody is like, this person is always in a different country. This person is always in a different state. What do they have going on? What are they actually doing? Now I'm getting like somebody could also think of, instead of magic, they could be thinking that you're doing something like, crazy, like very, very like just not of you. It could be an insult to who you are, and it's like, no, you just, business is going very, very well. You've aligned with the right people, but something's going very, very well, and there's going to be a lot of jealousy. So be mindful of that energy. There's going to be a lot of jealousy. So get this: there's people who are not going to believe how you did a thing because it's too dramatic, and they're like, it's no way that they just freaking aligned and act like they already had it, and then boom, the universe just rewarded them with hundreds of millions of dollars and travel and new homes and jets and all that. Like, so somebody's going to believe that, people are going to believe that you are gatekeeping. Then on top of that, you have a lifestyle which a lot of people are going to envy. So it's going to turn, that's why this energy of protecting your energy, creating certain boundaries with certain people. And I'm also getting like there's going to be people who are not going to like the boundaries that you're having. We have this energy of that Five of Wands, where there are a lot of people who are in competition or who are jealous and envious, and they could be wanting to start problems, chaos, all of that energy. And this has a lot to do with your life just excelling very, very fast. It's like you skip going from point A to B, you go all the way to Z. It's like they could feel like you skipped a couple of steps. And it's like you just made things speed up for you. And I'm also getting like somebody could definitely be traveling. Somebody could be upset that you're always traveling somewhere. And here we are with this new house. This new house that's coming in. These new ideas that's coming in. These new relationships that's coming in. These celebrations. Again, there's a person who's watching this celebration or watching it closely. And this person could want to get into business with you. This person could want to do something with you when it comes to business. But somebody is definitely watching you closely. Somebody could also be very, very intrigued with you. But just remember, you got a lot of eyes on you. There's a lot of eyes on you. A lot of people. All right, we have they're telling the truth. We got the coast is clear. We got a very deep new relationship is, wow. And we got $350 million. But we got a very deep relationship. Friendship is near. There's also they're telling the truth. So there's this energy. I'm also getting like there could be a cross watcher. Somebody is watching this who it's going to happen to somebody and they're just not going to believe. This person is telling the truth of how they were able to get something. They're letting you know how they were able to do it. Like you asked, how could I increase my wealth dramatically? And Spirit placed the person, an example there, showed you exactly what's capable for you. And that person is definitely going to tell you what it is. Also, the coast is clear. That just reminds me of obstacles and blocks are lifted. There's also somebody who's going to be wanting to date you or something like that. That person is also telling the truth. And I'm also getting like with this news that could be unbelievable for you. That person is definitely telling the truth. They're not lying, even though it seems unbelievable, but it's not a lie. Celebrations. Protection. This is you celebrating some type of massive win. Yeah, we got the High Priestess energy. I'm also getting like your angels could already be partying. Already having a party. They're already celebrating this victory because something's already done. Like you've already made the right moves. You already did something that's already done. It's just like, do you believe it? Also, something's already done, and you can also feel the energy of like feeling like you want to give up or something, and spirit is telling you to finish strong. But I'm getting like something's already done and the celebration's already happening. So there could be a need for you to start celebrating as well. There could be a need for you to start, becoming extremely happy. But I'm getting like from the spiritual realm, there's a celebration that's already happening here. You might want to listen to some music. There could definitely be some, put on a shuffle or something, and there could be some insight for you in music. But congratulations. All right. So I'm going to leave this right here. I hope this resonates.